Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now, here's the thing. In this video, we're going to talk about FTX as well and what happened and now what it means as far as regulations. So let's take a look. 90% of central banks are exploring CBDCs, up from 80% in 2021. This growth has the potential to revolutionize the current financial system. This is coming from Ripple. Now, we know if CBDCs were to go live right now, XRP would absolutely skyrocket in price. CBDCs have the potential to enhance innovation, solve for inefficiencies, and increase financial inclusion. But for many, privacy remains a concern. And it's not only privacy, it's control. If someone can turn off your money, they can control you. That's the biggest worry as far as CBDCs. UK Prime Rishi Sunak has confessed his love for central bank digital currency. This is the future digital money of currency zones. Now, over there in the UK, everything is fast tracking. They're on to step 3 of the New World Order agenda. We'll talk about that as well in this video. New York Fed test wholesale CBDC for cross-border payments. Now, I've said it before, I don't believe the US is behind at all as far as innovation. I believe they're working behind the scenes and getting everything ready for March of 2023. Brussels to put out digital euro law shortly, ECB's Lagarde said. Now you're starting to see laws and legislation be put in place as far as CBDCs, as far as crypto as well, digital currencies. They're fast tracking very quick over in Europe, and they're steps ahead of us in my opinion, but who knows? We might be right up there with them behind the scenes. So, World Economic Forum. Now, this is Linda P. Fried. She's the aunt of Sam Bankman Fried. And guess what? She has ties to the World Economic Forum. Now, this is where a lot of people get worried. They feel that the World Economic Forum could have been behind the crash as far as FTX. This is definitely going to get regulations moving here in the U.S. So his aunt, Linda P. Fried, MD, MPH, has been Dean of Columbia University's Mailman School of Public Health since 2008. His brother, Gabriel Bankman Fried, a former White House legislative correspondent and now director of Guarding Against Pandemics. How convenient is that? SBF's hefty contributions to the protection of our future super PAC, which claims it aims at helping candidates who will be champions for pandemic prevention. And that's scary enough as well. Mom and Dad, they're just Ivy League lawyers. Dad is Joseph Bankman, Yale Law School graduate, now professor at Stanford Law School. Mom, Barbara Fried, Harvard Law School graduate, now a professor at Stanford Law School. But what about FTX? We'll talk about that in a minute. So SBF's dad, Joseph Bankman, speaking to the hedge fund regulators panel on November 13th of 2008. So FTX was also tied in with the World Economic Forum. FTX is a cryptocurrency exchange built by traders for traders. FTX offers innovative products including industry-first derivatives, options, volatility products, and leveraging tokens. It strives to develop a platform robust enough for professional trading firms and intuitive enough for first-time users. Now, over on crypto Twitter, a lot of people believe that was supposed to happen to usher in regulations, what happened with FTX. Other people believe that this is to fast track CBDCs in the near future as well. So, FTX token XRP Coinbase CEO says uncertain regulations previously impacted 95% of trading. Now, as far as regulations, I do believe we need some sort of regulations inside of crypto, but we need the right regulations. People can't come into crypto and lose all of their money as soon as they get into crypto because they'll leave crypto and never come back. Plus, you see blatant rug pulls all the time. Planned out rug pulls, which that might have been what was going on with FTX. The crash comes at the right time for the G20 to get tough on crypto and their conference next week. How convenient. G20 climate agenda too. Now, here's the thing. Some people believe that they're coming for your crypto, my crypto. That's not the case. That's not going to happen. Most people hold their crypto on cold storage, so they would never take control of it anyway. But the thing is, I do believe they're trying to fast track regulations now. Fast track CBDCs also, because that would be more in line with the agenda of the World Economic Forum. Central banks are starting to figure out that nature has real value. We, central banks, are trying to accelerate that through CBDC, water, trees, biodiversity. How do we start tokenizing systems to transfer that value around the world? So now all of a sudden they're coming for everything around us, water, trees, everything. At some point, we most likely will be taxed on the air we breathe. There you have it. CBDC slavery. The digital euro may have spending limits. That's part 3 of the New World Order agenda. That's where they put so much into your digital account, whatever the case may be, and if you don't spend it, you lose it. I seen where they said you're allowed to have up to 3,000 euros in your account. That's it. The future of digital banking in the U.S. depends on better regulation. Without it, the U.S. will continue falling behind. Subscribe to cashless. And the thing is, I believe we are not falling behind. I believe we're still on track. I just don't think we're hearing the same announcements that you're hearing from overseas right now. It's harder to sell a CBDC to the American people. Because here, people do not want to deal with the government, period. Most people don't even feel that the elections are fair at this point. Think about it like that. So, Palu has teamed up with Ripple on the US dollar-backed digital currency program using the XRP ledger. Last month, that Ripple's XRP advisor on central bank digital currency revealed that the company has several pilots in the works related to CBDCs, which include Palu. Now, Ripple's still moving forward, advancing very fast throughout the world as well. More and more partnerships, more and more on-demand liquidity corridors opening up all the time. You see the massive marketing campaign as well. We'll talk more about that in another video. But the world is moving just as fast to get CBDCs up and running. And Ripple is going to be the one, well, XRP will be the cryptocurrency moving all the world's money. Bank of Korea found the overall performance of the Ethereum-based blockchain insufficient, including the scaling solutions and privacy technology that was tested. So we know Ethereum is not the solution. A lot of people keep saying, oh, this is great for Ethereum, that JP Morgan's now going to have a different solution. Let me tell you something. It's always going to lead to XRP. All roads lead to it, no matter what. Because we are going to fall into that liquidity crisis I have mentioned time and time again. That's when the US and the rest of the world is going to welcome XRP with open arms. In August, the Bank of Japan confirmed canceling its CBDC project because it was deemed technically unfeasible after watching Nigeria's CBDC e-Naira project craters. Maybe there's hope. Now, here's the thing. It's failing in some places right now, but the rest of the world isn't on the CBDC system yet. I believe once the rest of the world is all tied together through CBDCs, you'll have no other option but to use a CBDC. And Bitcoin is never going to be an alternative. I'm telling you now. If you decide to listen to some of these Bitcoin maxis and sell all of your XRP and put your money into Bitcoin, you will lose in the end. I'm telling you now. Bitcoin has no utility, no use case. There's not going to be an alternative society that runs solely on Bitcoin. It's just not going to happen. Now, in my videos, I always like to point out how the world's moving along. So today we talked about CBDCs, and you see how fast the UK is advancing. But all of their advancements point right back to the New World Order playbook. That's what's scary. That's why I said over here in the US, we'll be able to sit here and watch all of this play out in the UK first. We'll see what this means for us. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.